As for the recovery story, FEMA, the federal disaster agency, is moving at full speed to process claims and help the living get on with their lives. Darlene Rodriguez has that story and some important phone numbers live from Ground Zero. Darlene?
That's right, Glenn. We want to give you the latest news. A 10-foot piece of an airplane fuselage has been found on Ground Zero. Now, it's not known which jet that fuselage is from. We do know that the flight data recorders and voice recorders have not been located yet, but we understand that there are pictures of the black boxes posted around the rubble in case workers come across it. Now, the number of missing, as you said earlier, has risen to 6,453, but the work still continues at Ground Zero. Fires still burn at Ground Zero as federal investigators examine the 10-foot piece of an airplane fuselage that was found here. Workers continue to search for survivors, remains, and anything that could be key evidence. The tons of steel they must cut through and the smell of decomposition are making it difficult.
It's so dangerous and everything else going on, you're not even thinking about that. There's so much stuff assaulting your senses that you just ignore everything except what you're doing.
Thousands of iron workers have been here at Ground Zero from the beginning. Just to give you an idea of what they're dealing with, one piece of steel in there was 5 inches thick, 60 feet long, and weighed 90 tons. They've already snapped a 500-ton crane. As Ground Zero still smolders, residents in Battery Park City are coming back home. But many say this place no longer feels like home.
This is certainly not the place that we were in before. This was a lovely, beautiful, happy, nice community here.
But living here is very difficult, and I doubt that we're going to stay very long.
Besides residents, small business owners are also trying to get back on their feet. A thick coating of ash and soot covers the fully stocked racks of clothing at Chelsea Jeans in Lower Manhattan. According to the owner, $500,000 worth of inventory is ruined.
Everything is gone.
Small business owners are now assessing their damage and trying to figure out what to do. For them and for residents near Ground Zero who have been displaced, the Federal Emergency Management Agency is providing financial assistance, a wide range of aid, including grants, low-interest loans, and reimbursement for hotels and other housing costs. But FEMA is also providing assistance to the families of the victims in the World Trade Center attack. Money for funeral expenses, medical bills, food, car payments, and other bills that require immediate payment. Much of this comes from the New York State Crime Victims Board because those who are dead or missing are considered the victims of a crime.
I think we're going to see thousands and thousands of people in need of assistance.
The important thing is to register by calling FEMA at 1-800-462-9029 or the State Crime Victims Board at 1-800-247-8035.
Services that will be offered to individuals are going to be based on need. So right now the federal declaration covers New York City, but I would encourage anyone that's been suffered impacts from this disaster to get registered into this system.
Now, in case you missed those numbers, we do want to post those numbers up one more time. First, FEMA's number, and that number once again is 1-800-462-9029, 1-800-462-9029. We'll also want to give you the State Crime Victims Board number. That number, 1-800-247-8035, 247-8035. We're told these numbers are working from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week. There are many, many organizations involved in providing assistance. If you call the FEMA number, they will direct you to the right place. They say the important thing is to call them. We are live in Lower Manhattan. Darlene Rodriguez, News Channel 4. Glenn, back to you.
All right, thank you, Darlene.